Breaking news. This is WYFF News 4 at 6 in high definition.
A lot of people traveling on this Thanksgiving Day, and we wondered, where exactly are they going? Wait till you hear their answers.
Plus, volunteers across the Carolinas give a little of their time so people in need could get a big meal today.
Good evening and thank you for being with us on this Thanksgiving night. I'm Michael Cogdill.
And I'm Gabrielle Komorowski in for Carol tonight. And we are beginning with breaking news out of Greenville County. Dispatchers say a deck collapse has injured more than a dozen people.
They tell us it happened at a home on Rolling Green Circle, and that's where we find WYFF News 4's Liz Loheis with the very latest on this. She's been gathering information all afternoon. Liz, good evening.
Good evening, Michael and Gabby. I am live here on the scene near the home where you can see several agencies are on the scene. This happened around 4:15, and the Boiling Springs Fire Chief says nearly 20 people are hurt. About 6 of them have serious injuries, but none of them appear to be life-threatening. Officials say the group fell 15 feet onto the concrete after the deck gave out. The good news is no children are hurt. Everybody who was injured appear to be adults and seniors. And we're going to continue to gather more information about this and update you both on air and online. Liz Loheis, WYFF News 4, live in Greenville County.
Okay, Liz, thank you for that update. And we're going to be talking about our weather now. Some people in our area are actually seeing a white Thanksgiving today. Others, though, are just shopping on this chilly evening.
Some of them are doing both. Meteorologist Chris Justice in for John. Chris, we saw snow as far south as Hendersonville today. How about the chances for more?
Yeah, we're going to continue to see the snow. I almost want to say Merry Christmas, but it's Thanksgiving. We're talking about snow this early. Live Super Doppler 4 HD showing some snowfall continuing across the North Carolina-Tennessee border, but it stretches as far south as northern Greenville County right there. We're talking about Transylvania County, even Henderson County seeing some snow showers. It's not amounting to very much just because it's so breezy out there, but it is falling from the sky and it's quite beautiful outside. Buncombe County seeing some scattered snow showers, but the heaviest stuff is back toward Haywood County, right along I-40 right there, heading back toward Tennessee. Even Swain County seeing some of those showers. It's cold up there in the mountains, 32 in Hendersonville, 34 in Asheville. It's 43 in Greenville. More blowing snow expected in the Asheville area. Temperatures are going to continue to fall. We're talking upper 20s in the Greenville area. Plenty of clear skies with temperatures falling to the lower 30s. More on that forecast for you coming up in just a few minutes.
Okay, we'll see you then. Thank you, Chris. It is the ultimate delivery service for thousands of people. A warm Thanksgiving meal brought right to their front doors thanks to an entire community of generosity.
It takes 625 turkeys, 9,500 biscuits, 558 cans of green beans, and 700 smiling faces. The inside of First Baptist Spartanburg is a place of worship, and on this day also a place of work. Volunteers fill containers full of turkey and fixings and pack them into boxes. Local businesses and individuals donated all of this food and money to make the annual Feed the Community event possible.
We care about the people that other folks might overlook. This was started because we knew there were a lot of people who would be at home and wouldn't be able to receive a meal.
So we're going to put one in your bag, please.
Outside, there are more volunteers like the Kirkendall family.
We've been blessed with so much. We've been given so much throughout the year. And so we want to be about giving to others on this day. All right, you want to grab that pie, Kears?
They load up their cars and deliver the meals.
Thank you.
To more than 7,000 people in Spartanburg County who otherwise may not get a Thanksgiving meal.
Well, there's a lot of people out here that doesn't have Thanksgiving dinners and that needs to have a food just like we do. And that's a blessing that y'all can be able to provide this for us. And we thank y'all very much.
But a prayer,
Dear God, we thank you for this day, this Thanksgiving day.
Brings everyone together.
Give them much favor and peace and blessing on this day. We pray that in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank y'all so much.
Y'all have a great day.
All right.
Don't eat too much of that pie.
I'm going to eat up. I'm going to eat it up.
And reminds us that there is always much to be thankful for.
We come out with the expectation that we're going to be the ones blessing, but we walk away being blessed. And so it's cool how that works.
And this was the Feed the Community's 27th year.
And there was more of that kind of giving and generosity today. Nearly 3,000 free meals got served in Anderson County as the Haven of Rest gave back to people who need it most. That nonprofit held its annual Thanksgiving feast at the First Presbyterian Church on West Whitner Street.
It's just a blessing. I appreciate what they're doing for, for us and anybody that's out there on the streets might need a meal. It's just a blessing.
The good food and everything they have up here too, it helps out a lot.
Those other help coats and blankets were given out at the church for those who need them today, but organizers say there was a short supply of this year. The church will also be open in the same way for the less fortunate on Christmas.
Hundreds of people enjoyed a warm meal and prayed together this morning in Greenville. Local businesses and individuals gave donations and money to make the meals served at Long Branch Baptist Church on Bolt Street. Volunteers also delivered 1,500 meals to people in the community. Workers at the church tell us they had a record number of volunteers show up early this morning, and they are so grateful for all of that help. Well, as expected, today was a big day for travel, with people making their way to Thanksgiving dinner. So we thought it would be fun to ask some of those travelers where they're going and what awaits them when they get there. Their answers had all of the makings of a heartwarming Thanksgiving story, and Tim Waller is here to tell it to us. Tim.
Well, Gabby, the interstates were surprisingly busy today, with a lot of people choosing to travel on Thanksgiving itself. And while, yes, there was plenty of talk about the feasts that await them, most gatherings are about so much more. You never know in all this traffic what Thanksgiving plans lie ahead until you pull over.
There's the mincemeat.
That's Leanne McMillan's famous mincemeat pie, carefully being transported from Charlotte to Gainesville. That's where the McMillans and their dog will enjoy Thanksgiving dinner with Leanne's mother.
My mother is 95, and every Thanksgiving that we have with Mom, it could be her last. So we always want to see Mom.
It turns out Gainesville is also where Michael Gordon and his wife and their dog are headed. They too will enjoy Thanksgiving dinner with Mom. No meal is complete without Gordon and his twin brother sitting at the very same table. When you and your brother get together,
Well, we start finishing our sentences. It used to be we weren't aware how we sort of cut everybody out and had our own little secret language and everything. Now we're a little more aware of that, and we try to be a little more inclusive. But as we've gotten older, we don't see each other as much as we used to, and so it's a special occasion.
of course, food does make the occasion special, whether it's Aaron Johnson's grandmother's specialty
Sweet potato pie.
or Catherine Rogers' family favorite.
I always look forward to the broccoli casserole, which my mom's sister actually made. I don't know many families that do the broccoli casserole that we do.
But there is no time to rest with all that family and food waiting a state or two away. By the way, we were offered some of that mincemeat pie, but we declined, so Leanne McMillan wouldn't have to explain why there was a couple of pieces missing there.
Marching right up front from Cullowhee, North Carolina, home of Western Carolina University, is the Pride of the Mountains Marching Band.
Oh, you tell them, Matt Lauer, the Pride of the Mountains, straight from Cullowhee, put on a real show this morning at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. In case you missed them, that is the 505-member band of Western Carolina University leading the parade. They appeared right here on WYFF4 just before 10 this morning, played the Billy Joel classic, Seen the Lights Go Out on Broadway. That is a great one. You heard a little bit right there. We're certainly proud of the Pride.
Well, covering the upstate now, Greenville County deputies say 2 men died in a shooting early this Thanksgiving morning. Deputies say the shooting happened just before 2:30 in the parking lot of Bugatti Grand and Night Lounge on North Pleasantburg Drive. The coroner said 27-year-old Sylvester Fuller died at the scene and 25-year-old Jamal Justice died at the hospital. Deputies have not identified a suspect in the case or said what led to the shooting. Anyone with information about this is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 23 Crime.
Livonia, Georgia police tell us they arrested a Fairplay man and accused him of criminal sexual conduct with a minor. Oconee County deputies say investigators working with the Livonia police found and arrested 65-year-old Donnie King at a motel last night. Deputies say the accusations stem from a report from DSS involving one of the female victims. Investigators tell us at least one of the incidents dates back to the mid-1980s.